The impact of the war clouds brewing in Europe, it was pretty much academic initially. I started my senior year in high school in the fall of 1939, and on virtually the same day that the war was declared in Europe, I remember they brought us into the auditorium and anticipating the address from the Prime Minister of England, and we listened to the radio and heard war declared there, and we were still, I guess, so isolated from it, so far away from it, that we really didn't understand the impact of it all. But as the senior year went on, we began to realize that there were a lot of job opportunities along with this, and even we had the best of everything, it appeared. We had, our economy was beginning to pick up a little bit, and it was reported that you could go to California and get a job in an aircraft plant, and you probably could start off at 50 cents an hour, which was a lot of money if you'd been making 10 cents an hour, you know, in Liberty. So there were planes being built at Douglas. Lockheed was building planes. Consolidated Aircraft was building planes. They had Hughes. They had so many opportunities. Northrop. Final few weeks of 1940 at Liberty High School, we were at war. I say we were. War was part of life, but so distant for us. It was going on in England, and it had been. It started, but the same day that I started my senior year, the war started, roughly the 1st of September 1939. So through that fall of 39, the spring of 40, it was an interesting transition the country was making. We as a country were producing war goods for England, and England was getting pummeled something fiercely by the Germans. So I, however, saw an opportunity to perhaps go to work that summer, the summer of 40. I thought, well, I could get a job as one of those tankers, and they're shipping a lot of stuff, and I get some good money for working on a tanker. Well, I didn't realize, you know, they were being torpedoed and all that, or if I did, it didn't frighten me that much. And I wrote a number of companies, see about getting work on a freighter. I found out you had to belong to the union, and the only way you could belong to the union was to have some experience. So I was declined, received no offers of any employment from any of those companies. But I still kind of felt like I wanted to be part of it. We got along about May then of 1940, I found out that some of my friends were getting jobs in California working in defense plants. And if you went to aviation school, you were just about assured a job at practically any aircraft factory in California. So Dad loaned me the money, had signed a note with me, that is. I think the tuition was something like $350 for tuition. I went to Missouri Aviation Institute, and I think it was an 8-week course in driving rivets and basic aircraft construction. And sure enough, about the end of July, I finished